It's Jen again. Sarah says, do you always can ground meat uncooked? Is there a difference if you cook the meat first? And yes, there certainly is. In this clip, you'll see me canning burrito in a jar, which consists of fully cooked ground turkey that's broken up exactly how I would eat it if I was to consume it right then and there. When you add it par cooked or fully cooked, it'll stay exactly how it is when you add it to the jar. It also looks more appetizing than raw packed meat and smells way less strong. This jar contains raw packed turkey, no other ingredients, seasonings, or moisture. When raw packing, the meat will create its own juice, so you don't have to add broth or water, but you can. I canned one big batch of raw packed ground meat, and I'll never do it again. It's 100% safe, but look how it comes out of the jar. It's fully cooked because it was processed in boiling water for 3 hours, but it's completely conformed to the shape of the jar. It's hard to get out of the jar, especially because I used a regular mouth jar, so it kind of formed a meatloaf in the shape of the jar, if that makes sense. I actually recommend par cooking the meat before adding it to the jar. If the meat is halfway cooked, you would have already broken it up to your liking, so it'll remain crumbly in the jar. You might have to break it up a little bit, but it'll be nothing like raw pack. I don't really recommend fully cooking it, but you can. Like, let's say you have leftovers and you just want to throw that in a jar, that's fine. But par cooking it will make it the best texture and moisture level, so it won't be too dry. And you can definitely avoid dryness by adding some broth or water. So canning ground meat, either way, raw or cooked or par cooked, is perfectly safe and fine. It's honestly just up to preference, and mine is the par cook. These preferences are just for ground meat, by the way. If it was any other cut of meat, I would certainly raw pack it. Chicken breast, pork roast, or beef roast, I would definitely raw pack so I get that slow cooked effect. Hopefully this helps. Happy canning.